Hello everybody, welcome back to another epic build tutorial. We are here in our build world slash my old survival world actually. Last episode we've made this house over here which I used for my main survival house. Uh, and the episode before that we made the hot air balloon and we made the tower you see right here. So if you want to check those out, the links will be in the description. But for today, we're going to make these floating islands you see right here. So this is pretty awesome. I love making these floating islands. I should actually made more in this world. But we're going to make this one design, but they come in many different sizes and shapes and block variations. So it's definitely yours to explore. And depending on the environment, use the appropriate blocks and it looks pretty epic. So without further ado, we're going to get right into it. So the first thing is I start at the top and then I work my way down. So actually, let's get out a little more. And at the end of the video, I'm going to show you my skyblock worlds, my skyblock islands. And I'll show you some creative ways you can deal with islands as well. So actually, we're going to make the center of this grass block right here. So depending on the size, we're going to go... well, we'll go like a medium size out. So we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you want to do that on both sides. Now again, this is just for the 5. You can make it as small as this. I think I used 3 and then it kind of branched out. And this one's like 2. So depending on what you're making it for, you can change the size. And then we're just gonna go out like this. Now this is all gonna be stone. All stone or cobblestone or whatever you want, and then at the end that's when we start adding in the details you see right here. And so we want to start connecting these like so. Actually, I screwed that one up. Oh my gosh, is this, wait, 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 4 1 2, yeah, I already screwed that up. 5. 1 2 3 4 5. 1 2 3 4 5. And then you do that. It's like, well, I wonder why that wasn't connecting. It's pretty important to have a centerpiece which every island you make. It might be a bit difficult because not all of them are going to be around like this. I've had one where it's like a long island, not a circle. But once you have that, I'm just gonna turn off Facebook real quick. So you're gonna start building down. Doesn't really matter how far down. I'm just gonna go like a random number like this. And so what you want to do is I start off going 1 block down. So I want to go down, down, kind of like so. Kind of like that. And then I'll go down 1 more time. Now this definitely is doable in survival. I have made this in survival. That is why the bamboo scaffolding is so useful for this type of thing. So right now you want to go 2. 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. We'll go down 2 again. Now it should look pretty gross like this. So that's when you take all your blocks and you just mold it. So I'm gonna bring this down a little lower. So you literally just start placing blocks all over the place, kind of have the same block kind of in the same area, kind of keeping the pattern random. So for this I'm using the andesite, stone, cobblestone, and stone bricks. And what you can do is you can just bring it up like so. You can actually add grass. Yeah, we're going to add grass blocks to the top of this because I'll show you what we could do with dirt. You want to gradually mix the dirt in with the island. Actually, we could just break those. You don't have to do it all the way around. You want to keep it random, of course. The patterns are pretty random. And then I sometimes just add stone and grass up like so. This is just how I built, so you can do it any way you want. But I kind of like having the blocks come up like so. So you can have it sort of like that, and then whatever you want. Even this little gazebo thing would fit. And when it comes to these grass blocks, you want to mix it in, but at the same time you want to mix in the stones as well. And just we're gonna continue down here. So we need more andesite and cobble. How we look in here. So essentially you could just go crazy and start placing blocks all over the place, make it random, because that's essentially what it is, right? Just kind of imagine this being pulled up from the ground, and it's not going to look pretty. It's not going to look symmetrical or anything like Minecraft. Just like these here, you kind of want to just make everything random, no patterns. If that makes sense. Now what you can do as well, actually we're just gonna make this one stone. Is you can have like chunks as well. Like if you want to have that impression of it getting pulled up from the ground, you can just have just chunks. You can even have some ore in there as well. Kind of like that, or you can have like big. That's actually a really cool idea. If you have this huge floating island and you have big boulders just circling around it, maybe have some glass panes to make it kind of like mythical, or having like magic kind of holding the rocks up together. Ooh, that's a good idea actually. Maybe I'll do that. But that's essentially it. Again, you can make any size you want. I'm just going to quickly do a smaller island over here just to show you how really easy it is. Just going to have a middle here, and we're going to make it go out by 2. So what you can do is you can make a bridge. You can bridge this across here, like what I did over here. So I got a bridge here and a bridge up there. Essentially the exact same, except I have more dirt going around here. But yeah, that's it. So we're gonna jump into my Skyblock world and show you some more examples. All right, and that's a bit crazy. We are in my little Skyblock. So as you can see right off the bat, I have my nether portal, so I'm using the nether blocks, so just the netherrack, nether brick, some cobble, and some regular stones. But, for example, I want to show you this one over here. If you look at the floating island right here, so this is what I mean by, it's definitely not a perfect circle, right? And this is another design you can do. I really, really, really loved wrapping leaves around it. That's like one of my favorite things, and also hanging glowstone from it as well, but I haven't made this since 1.14, so, or 1.13, sorry, so I don't really have any lanterns here. But this one here too, So this one has the middle of it have a hole in it, and I have like this crystal going right through it. So you can have something like this, but they get pretty big. Yeah, ignore my poor note block. So just some examples. I do have some just decorative ones, just like with fire, with some trees. I have one for the farm, one for the market, another one for a house. I got these ones here. You could do something like this if you want. Kind of like a castle in the middle and have floating islands surrounding it. Now this one I love too, is you can have the tree kind of hanging off the edge of the floating island as well. But yeah, for this one, every little station I have, like brewing station and enchanting islands, and I have its own little separate thing for that. Oh, hello. But yeah, hopefully that can give you some more ideas, and then I'm using these stepping stones kind of to go from island to island instead of just using a generic bridge, which I don't think I have any bridges here. But again, that's it. If you guys want to say anything else, please let me know. And yeah, I'll see you all next time.